Hello. Today, in honor of Recreational Therapy Month, we're going to be sharing with you a little bit about the adaptive sport of sled hockey. So first off, my name is Kelsey DiClaudio. I've been playing sled hockey since I was 8 years old, so that's about 15 years. I play for the Pittsburgh Mighty Penguins sled hockey team, which is the local sled hockey organization out of Pittsburgh, and it's the team I started with, and it's the team I continue to play with. I also play for the U.S. Women's National Sled Hockey Team. I've been playing for them since 2011, and I travel a lot for both of these teams. And Eric?
I'm Eric Knotts. I've been playing sled hockey for 17 seasons. I also play for the Pittsburgh Mighty Penguins sled hockey team, and I am a member of the U.S. National Development Team.
So like I said, in honor of Recreational Therapy Month, we're going to be sharing a little bit about sled hockey. So sled hockey is the adaptive form of stand-up ice hockey. Individuals with a myriad of types of disabilities can play. So for instance, I'm a paraplegic. Eric here is a double above the knee amputee. We got involved in sled hockey at a young age, but depending on when you were introduced to the sport, how you became disabled, if you were born disabled, we get people introduced to the sport at various different times. So, for example, individuals with congenital disabilities, such as spina bifida, cerebral palsy, individuals who acquire disabilities later on in life, whether that be a spinal cord injury, a traumatic brain injury, some sort of accident or disease that led to amputation, any sort of chronic illness, disability, such as anything like that, can play the sport of sled hockey. So a little bit about our equipment that we use. Like I said, it is the adaptive form of stand-up ice hockey. So we do play on ice. So here we have a blade system under our sleds. These are called sleds. And we sit in this part, which is called the bucket. And underneath our bucket, we have a blade system. Now, when you first start out in the sport, your blades are going to be spaced out farther apart, just so you can get a feel for the ice and get a feel for yourself in the sled and balance. But as you progress in the sport, you will eventually start moving your blades in closer, just so you can carve in the ice, you can make sharp turns, you can maneuver well, you can make hockey stops. So my blades are closer together, just because I've been playing the sport for so long, and so I can carve and maneuver around the ice. So each individual sled will kind of look different just based on their needs, their equipment needs, and their disabilities. So, for example, my sled is a little bit longer than Eric's sled, as you can see. Since Eric is a double above the knee amputee, he doesn't need all of this metal frame in front of him, but he does indeed have a little bit of a metal frame in front of him. In front of that metal, underneath that metal frame in the front, we have this little plastic part, which is called a scag. It just helps us with balance. And in order to get around on the ice, we used shortened hockey sticks. And these shortened hockey sticks have blades at one end and picks at the bottom. Now, these picks are dug into the ice, and we pull through in order to maneuver ourselves along the ice, kind of like a cross-country skiing motion. Now, like I said, there's blades at the other end for obvious reasons. We can pass, we can shoot, we can stick handle with both hands underneath our sleds, which is actually a big benefit to sled hockey when compared to stand-up hockey, because in stand-up ice hockey, you only have one stick. But it's pretty awesome in sled hockey. You can do some pretty dynamic things with the puck, since we have two sticks. So it's really fun, it's really dynamic. Like I said, it's fast-paced, it's full contact. We fell in love with it when we were little. A little bit about the history of sled hockey. So sled hockey was invented in the 1960s in Sweden, and it was actually invented to help individuals who acquire disabilities, help them continue living active, competitive, leisure lifestyles, which is the goal of recreational therapy. Sled hockey, whether competitive, whether recreational, sled hockey is a great sport. It's something that can help you be connected to the disabled community. Eric and I have had the privilege of being connected to the community through sled hockey, so that's been great. But yeah, sled hockey is a small community, but if you would like to get involved, like we mentioned before, our local organization out of Pittsburgh is called the Pittsburgh Mighty Penguins. We do have a website, so you can look that up, whether you want to get involved as a player or as a volunteer. We'd love to hear from you. And other than that, just look up sled hockey, local sled hockey organizations in your state or in your city to get involved. But yeah, that's a little bit about sled hockey. Thank you for letting us share with you a little bit about it today. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.